Well, greetings and hello there, everybody. It's me, your beloved Star Wars dad, Nooch Too Good. I leave for the milk. I return with the blue milk. And, well, the milk is blue. And I love you. And welcome to today's video. I took a little poll, as you can see over here, over there. Anyway, not a poll. I just opened up a room in Discord yesterday and I said, what do you want the next Lightspeed bundles to be? So I figured I'd let you guys weigh in on this rather than me. Can I tell you all my ideas? Because I am just full of ideas, and eventually people get tired of hearing the old man's ideas. So let's hear from the young men and the young ladies and the young people and hear their ideas. So welcome to next Lightspeed bundle ideas, just a one-day room. What do you think the next Lightspeed bundles will be or should be? Revens. First three at C and Malik. And so the first three ones are Revens. And I think this is a good reflection here. Now, I kind of don't think they're going to go that quickly with it. I could be wrong, because at this point, they've unloaded pretty much every one of these journeys on us. Even like a Jedi Knight Luke is a partial gift to us. Jedi Master Luke, but I think one of these three capital ships. I feel like Executor, but the Revens, out of all these journeys you're looking at, aside from, like, you know, you're not going to get Jar Jar, Dr. Aphra, Inquisitors. I don't think those are coming this year, but the Revens is a pretty low-hanging fruit for anything on this front page that people want to see. So Revens seems like a pretty decent guess to me. I don't know. It seems like it might be a little bit early. I feel like maybe end of the year for Revens, just so they don't just unload everything on us at once. So we'll see. C and Malik. Cal Journey Guide requirements. No way. There's absolutely no way on earth that they're going to drop Jedi Knight Cal on us. This is still a new character. This is a character that they've only redropped the event once. It came out, when did he come out? It came out in November or December, something like that. And they've only replayed the event once. Like, everybody's like, when is he coming back? When's he coming back? When's he coming back? He never came back. Like, everybody wants Cal Kestis. They know it's a big success. They're not dropping it very often, as opposed to Bo-Katan that they're dropping every other week, because they know that nobody invested in Bo-Katan. So there is absolutely no way that Jedi Knight Cal Kestis is coming in the next round of Lightspeed bundles. I think you're, at the earliest, you're talking about the end of 2025, and I think it'll be 2026, 2027 before you see Jedi Knight Cal Kestis. There's just too much money to be made there for them. Let's see here. Jawa, like Jawas. Revan. So Revan is gonna be. It looks like the runaway winner here, and it makes a lot of sense. Again, it is, the Revens are, out of all the basic journeys and all the old journeys that are available, the Revens are the only one that we haven't seen a bundle on yet. So Inquisitors, we'll see if we get another Inquisitors. We'll run around to that again. Tuscans, nah, I'm not gonna get Tuscans. Now, the thing with, like, Jawas and Tuscans, they're kind of niche teams, and niche. I wonder, you might see some teams like that down there, like Jawas, Tuscans, Iden Versio. Like, they don't have specific purposes in the game. I know Iden Versio has a ship, yeah, but the rest of our team is just kind of a bunch of generic Imperial troopers you put out there. I just wonder if maybe you might see one of those. We did see the Geos, but that's not really a niche team. That is a team that new players need to get into a Geonosis Territory Battle Guild, to get Watt Shards, to put together the Malevolence Fleet. And the Night Sisters is for a territory battle, a very specific territory battle that you need them for. So those are, if those things didn't exist, those would be niche teams, but they do exist. And so those teams had very specific purposes. Bad Batch we got there. Bad Batch goes to Lord Vader, and it covers a lot of Kyrotech, so I don't know about that one. We'll see that. I'm not sure. Now, let's talk about Galactic Legends a little bit here. So we have seen Kylo and Rey very specifically as bundles, right? And we're still in the first year of bundles coming out. And we've seen Jedi Master Luke not exactly as a bundle, but the Shadows of the Empire gave you Princess Leia, it gave you Wedge and Biggs. I feel like there was other stuff in there, but it gave you a bunch of stuff that went toward Jedi Master Luke. If you already had CLS and you had Wampa and Hermit Yoda, you could just get those guys done, get Jedi Knight Luke done. And, Lando was in there too. A lot of stuff for Jedi Master Luke was in the Shadows of the Empire bundle, but it wasn't exactly a Jedi Master Luke bundle. There was, you could have put Mon Mothma in there. So I wonder if we see a rounded off Shadows of the Empire bundle that gives you Mon Mothma, that gives you R2, that really takes you to that Jedi Master Luke, maybe a Jedi Master Luke bundle We could see something like that. You could see a Sith Eternal bundle. Be very easy to do, and it really wouldn't cost them a lot. Now, a lot of people are already a very big chunk of the way towards Sith Eternal and don't realize it. I've made videos about that in the past. Like, you probably already halfway farmed your way to Sith Eternal without even realizing it. You got your troopers, you got your Palpatine, you got your Vader, and there's a TIE Bomber for the Executors. A lot of things in that farm that are very easy to get without even trying. So, as far as Lord Vader and Jedi Master Kenobi, I don't think that's going to happen this year. So I don't think Bad Batch is going to come out this year. I do think that next year, once we have another Galactic Legend in here, or two, if we get another Galactic Legend this year, we get another one next year, we get another couple of capital ships, I think then you can start seeing like Lord Vader and Jedi Master Kenobi come out, and Executor and Profundity. You know, there was a data mine leak of a graphic of the Profundity in out there, that came out with the first round. So, I definitely see Profundity down the road. But as far as Galactic Legends, I think that the Lord Vader not coming out till next year is going to prohibit Bad Batch from being released this year. I just don't see the Bad Batch coming out. Plus, the Bad Batch is still running as a show, or just ended, I guess. They usually wait a year until maybe next year we'll see Crosshairs and the Bad Batch come out. I don't know. We'll see what it is. Revans, Jedi Knight Luke. Yeah, I could definitely see a Jedi Knight Luke bundle coming out. Why can I not click off of that? I could definitely see Jedi Knight Luke. A big portion of the Jedi Knight Luke bundle or farm is the Jedi Master Luke. It's a big chunk, and there's a lot of overlap there between Jedi Knight Luke and Jedi Master Luke, because you could see a Vader, a CLS. You get them all at Relic 3 because that's the requirement. Lando, Rolo would be in there. Yeah, Jedi Knight Luke. You could get, you could see just any capital ship. Maybe they'd probably give you a home one for that. I could definitely see Jedi Knight Luke being a journey. You'd have to include the bounty hunter ships. I don't think they'd include Millennium Falcon in there, because Millennium Falcon is a journey. Although, didn't they include... No, they didn't. Yeah, I think they would include the bounty hunter ships in that, or maybe they'd run the Finalizer and Jedi Knight Luke at the same... I don't know. That'd be interesting. Jedi Knight Luke would be like the gas journey. I could see that. I could see where they do it like the gas journey, where they run the bounty hunter ships out there for you for the Falcon and Wedge's X-Wing, and maybe... I guess that's all you gotta... Yeah, that's all that's required. And then you run all the units out there at Relic 3, and then you give you give Farm Boy Luke, Stormtrooper Han, Leia, etc. Or you don't need R2, but they give a big chunk of the stuff you need for Jedi Knight Luke. Maybe they throw an R2 bundle to the side of that as well, just to get you there. Wait, did you need R? Did I need R? No, you need C-3PO. You don't need R2. What am I talking about? Empire. That's pretty broad. Bad Batch, Snoke. That's not a thing. Inquisitors. Let's talk about Inquisitors. That's our second. I said if we got to Inquisitors again, I'd talk about them. So we did see Starkiller, and that's the most recent bundle we've seen so far. That was a 2021 release. Inquisitors were 2022, I think, or 2023. I can't remember. We've had Afra and Jar Jar since then. I still think this year is a little early for Inquisitors. I would anticipate Inquisitors at the earliest at the end of this year, but probably next year is when I think you would see an Inquisitor bundle. I have a hard time envisioning the Inquisitors coming out. It's still a really big farm. There's a lot of people that are still working on getting into a Rise of the Empire Territory Battles Guild. And I don't know. I just think it's a little bit early for that Inquisitor bundle to come out here. It would surprise me a lot. I'd be very surprised the Inquisitors came out in this next round. Like, we're talking July, August. So things seems a little bit early for that. A little bit early for that. Bad Batch, Revan, anything pre-2022. That's Revans. That's pretty much all it is. I think due to the gas bundle, they'll do Revan and Grand Inquisitor, C and Jedi Master Luke. I could totally see over the rest of the year they do C and Jedi Master Luke are both kind of released as bundles over the rest. So you get this next round, then you get the repeats, and you get one at the end of the year, and one of those has C and one has Jedi Master Luke. One has Executor in there. I could totally see that. Jawas, Revans, Chewbacca, Bounty Hunters. Well, we've already had Bounty Hunters. They could do... that's not a horrible call there. I could see a Chewbacca one. Now, that, as we say it out loud, that could go along with a Jedi Knight Luke bundle, right? Like, you do Jedi Knight Luke, and you've got to have the Bounty Hunter ships to unlock the Millennium Falcon, so they give you... maybe they re-release the Finalizer bundle, and then they throw in a Chewbacca bundle as well alongside, because Finalizer bundle doesn't give you the full Bounty Hunters. Or maybe they just release a bundle that just gives you the bounty hunter ships, the 4 bounty hunter ships, but not characters. And then all of a sudden they drop these characters in there too. Although IG isn't really doing anybody any good than Chewbacca, and you would need another. It's really interesting. I'm not sure how they would do that, but I can see that being part of it, like a Jedi Knight Luke bundle that needs bounty hunter ships for Millennium Falcon. Keep getting Jawas. Bounty hunters, Jedi Knight Luke Inquisitors, hopefully not Revans. That's my next planned farm. It's my next planned farm too. I'm actually going to be doing Jedi Knight Revan, excuse me, I've already got Jedi Knight Revan. I'm going to be doing Darth Revan and Darth Malak. I'm going to unlock them. I'm going to relic at least Basilisk Shan Fallen and Darth Malak, and probably Darth Revan in the meantime, because I need to have that team. I need to get to the tier 3 of the Sith Assault, but I can never remember what it's called, but I'm going to be doing that in the near future. Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker, Leia Organa, Leia Organa, I'm talking 2027, 2028. Tuskens, keep getting Jawas and Tuskens. Next Lightspeed bundle will be best to remove all Lightspeed bundle. People that hate stuff really hate it. It's just true of everything. It's not just true of Lightspeed bundles. If you don't like something, the internet is amuck with black and white ideas of everything. It's either amazing or it's the worst. So there's no nuance to the internet. Lightspeed Hyperdrive bundle. Well done, Much. Hey, that's almost a great name. Much too good. Lightspeed Hyperdrive bundle. That's tremendous. Instead of like cutting it half off of half. Yeah, the Hyperdrive bundle is always half. Oh, let's go. Oh, no, I don't have it on this guy. Hyperdrive bundle, they always say it's half off. Well, it's always half off. If something is always half off, it's not half off. Just as FYI, everybody. Lightspeed Hyperdrive bundle. I think that's maybe the best idea out of any of Much. If you're listening out there, give me a comment. Just say, hey-oh. Give me some. Hey, everybody, if you made this point of the video, give me a hey-oh in the comments. Okay, moving on. More Inquisitors. It'll be ships. That's all I know. I think that's a pretty good take. I could totally see it, really focusing in on an Executor or Profundity farm. I think a lot more people have farmed Executor than Profundity when we really look at it. So maybe they go straight to a Profundity because there's a lot more earnings potential there. The Executor would be, they've obviously shown they're willing to put these ships out there, like a 7-star negotiator with all of its abilities at 7 stars and all the ships. And we had the Finalizer out there with a bunch of relic stuff. We had the Radisson. So we had definitely had some ship action, not the big huge ship action, but I definitely can see Executor and or Profundity being out there by the end of the year, for sure. That's a definite possibility. Malevolence with all Seppi ships. Now that seems like an obvious, like low-hanging fruit. They just did the Negotiator, so it only makes sense that the next one will be the Malevolence with Grievous. They put General Kenobi out there, so Malevolence with all the ships makes a ton of sense. It's just that there's not a lot of other places for Separatists to go here. So, I mean, Jedi Knight Luke, Chewbacca, and Malevolence with all the ships, and then they throw in like a side thing like Jawas or Tuskens or something. I don't know. It's interesting. Something like Tuskens, free to play, struggling in Grand Arena. I don't know what that sentence means. I don't know why Tuskens would. I mean, 3v3, I guess. They're beatable, man. Just look it up. You can find counters for them. Dr. Aphra, no, not happening. No Dr. Aphra this year for sure. A Malak bundle to cover both Revans. I don't picture that. I picture them doing it when they do the Revans. I can see like first they release an Old Republic bundle, and then they release a Sith Empire bundle like separately. Because the Old Republic would be all the Old Republic characters that would go part of the way toward Darth Revan. Then they do a Sith Empire, which kind of goes part of the way toward like Sith Eternal Emperor with Marauder, or Sith Marauder, by the way. Or you go, and it also gets you kind of the way toward Leviathan as well down the road. So I could see like separate Old Republic and Sith Empire bundles, because you got a couple of the Old Republic characters here for Darth Revan. You got Cartho Nassi and your boy Canderous here, and Juhani. Actually, 3 of the requirements are Old Republic, and you got a couple of the Sith Empire. But I could see, like, instead of a Darth Revan, Jedi Knight Revan, that they just do Old Republic and Sith Empire. It'd be kind of cool. Tuskens, Jawas, and Wampa. I don't know, Wampa's not really a bundle. It's just one character. Hyperdrive bundle, Conquest Tune, Lightspeed bundle. Now that's interesting. Talk about a catch-up mechanic. You put out like a Beskar Mando with Razor Crest. You put Cat and Maul, and maybe just put like the first few out there. That's interesting. Charge $50 for him. That's hard for me to envision. I think the long-term goal of Conquest was getting people to really farm these. It's like a new farming method in Conquest. So it's hard to me envision them putting like Commander Ahsoka and Maul out there in bundles. Just because I think they view that as kind of their new farming method. I don't know. We'll see. Lightspeed bundle for Executor. I think that's possible. Why not Jar Jar? No. Lightspeed Ugnaughts. So just Ugnaught and Queel. Malevolence bundle or Jedi Master Kenobi Lord Vader. And Jedi Master Kenobi Lord Vader is not coming before they do Jedi Master Luke and Sith Eternal. No way. Ugnaught, Cup and Mob Enforcer. There we go, Joe Bates. Bad Batch. Definitely Bad Batch Coasters. I don't think it's happening this year. I just don't. Remove that. Man, it's interesting. Every time somebody says remove them or get rid of them, you get a bunch of votes on that. Who's voting? Voodooku, Borg Fury, RDNM. Well, you guys are so... I just voted for it. Virtual Discreet, Nick, Carl Potato Gorilla. Let's unvote that. All Sith requirements and Bad Batch. I could see a Sith Lightspeed bundle. That'd be interesting. That would kind of go part of the way towards Sith Eternal, part of the way toward... I mean, maybe they patch together a Sith Eternal bundle by giving you an Empire bundle and a Sith bundle, and they, like with Jedi, with Rey, where they put together pieces of it, and you buy pieces of it. I can see that. Jedi Knight Luke Executor, Jawas, and Rogue One. Rogue One to be part of a Profundity bundle, and I don't know. We'll see. I don't know how that's gonna work. Just Watt and about Malik, Inquisitor. I mean, you've already seen with GK and stuff. Really, Trey and Han. Top. They must stop. Afra. It's gone far. It's gone far, or has it gone too far? I don't know. CLS could work. I don't know if Shadows of the Empire. So yeah, Shadows of the Empire, they kept Stormtrooper Han out of it. So maybe that left the opportunity down the road to do a CLS bundle. That was a weird move, though. Keeping Stormtrooper Han out. Like, is he really that? That was a weird one. CLS and Rax is a bit far-fetched. Negotiate, I think, relate to Jabba. Sith Eternal, like. Okay, I think we've exhausted the opportunities now. Sith Trio bundle. That could be... I could see a Sith Trio bundle. Anyway, I think we got it. I think we've got it all done here. I mean, what if they just, next time they just repeat? They just throw all the, maybe it's every other time. I don't know. There's a lot of opportunities here. A lot of things that could happen with Lightspeed bundles going forward. I'll just kind of keep scrolling here while we talk. Jedi Cal Kestis is not coming next. Bounty Hunters, that would be your Chewie bundle. Well, you know, I think we covered all of the opportunities here. Beskar Mando characters Relic 3. Well, we had that. We had a Beskar Mando bundle in December. I think I definitely believe at some point they're going to re-release all the bundles and put them out there and make them well, they'll be giftable. And I think that'll be, like this time around the first time it was bundles, all the bundles repeated. I can definitely see the repeated. Bundles, all the bundles repeated. And I've said that a few times. So we'll see. Beskar Mando will come back, I believe. I believe that. So anyway, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I think we've exhausted this. I'll just kind of scroll through this right now so you guys can see it all. If you want to see it, I'll leave the room up for a day or two in the Discord, but then I'm just going to take it down. So I don't know what else you're going to know. This was interesting. Siege is trying to get people to go after newer things. Zori for Resistance come up. Well, okay, that's just a treatise. So, anywho, there you go. Those are your thoughts and my thoughts on what could be the next Lightspeed bundles, what wouldn't be in those. And that's all I got. I hope everybody has a great day. Let me know in the comments what you think should be the next Lightspeed bundle, and we will definitely talk soon. And always remember, Nooch too good.